Have you ever been frustrated by slow data transfer speeds while working on your STM32 projects? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the maximum speed of the STM32 USB CDC and how to optimize it. I totally understand how disappointing it can be when your USB communication isn't performing as expected. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when working with USB CDC. Let's take a closer look at the specific question at hand. One user asked, is the maximum speed of the USB CD 64 kilobytes per second? They noticed that data is sent in 1 millisecond intervals, with 64 bytes being transmitted each time. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? The USB full-speed data rate is indeed 12 megabits per second, which translates to a theoretical maximum of 1.5 megabytes per second. However, various factors can limit your actual throughput, including buffer sizes and the way data is handled in your code. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a crucial tip that can help you maximize your USB CDC speed. To increase the speed of the USB CDC communication, the user should first check the USB configuration settings in their STM32 project. This includes ensuring that the USB is set to operate in full speed mode. Next, the user should consider adjusting the USB CDC buffer size. By increasing the buffer size, more data can be sent in each transaction, which can help improve overall throughput. The user should also implement a more efficient data handling mechanism. This can involve using interrupts or DMA to manage data transfers, allowing the CPU to handle other tasks while data is being sent. Finally, the user can optimize the data transmission frequency. Instead of sending data every 1 millisecond, they should try to send data more frequently, if possible, to maximize throughput. Fun fact, the USB standard has evolved significantly since its inception in the 1990s. Today, we have USB 3.0 and beyond, which can reach speeds up to 20 gigabits per second. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user explains that the USB full-speed frame is 1 millisecond long. When you send 64 bytes using the HOW function, those bytes are transmitted in the next frame. However, no additional data can be sent until the next millisecond frame. To increase the speed, they suggest aggregating your data into larger chunks. You can send up to 8 kilobytes in a single transaction using the HOW libraries. Here's the tip I promised. Regularly update your STM32 firmware and libraries. Keeping everything up to date can lead to performance improvements and bug fixes that enhance your USB communication. And there you have it. By following these steps, you should see an improvement in your USB CDC speed. Remember, optimizing your setup is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video on advanced STM32 techniques.